Yo, what is going on, everyone? Today I'm going to show you how you can build this text field where you can show and hide the password. If I type something in here and I click this icon right here, I can toggle showing and hiding of the password. So with that said and done, let's get started with the project. Alright, so I'm in my code editor. I've created a HTML file called index.html. I'm just going to type exclamation mark and tab to generate this template. And for the title, I'm just going to say show and hide password. Inside of the body, I'll create a form tag. And inside of here, I'll create an input with a type of password. Next, I need to import the icon. So I'll need to go to Font Awesome. And kits. And just copy the kit code and paste it just above the closing body tag. So if I open this in live server, looks good. We need to actually get that icon, and I'll type copy here and paste it below the input. Next, we need to create a style sheet. So I'll say style.css, and in index.html, we'll link the style sheet we just created. In style.css, I'll first of all style the body. I'll give it a background of A55 5EC. Then I'll say display flex, justify content center, align item center. And I'll give it a height so that it aligns vertically. Give it a height of 100 viewport height. Next, I'll style the input. I'll give it a border of none, outline none, padding 1 rem all around, and a width of 500 pixels. I'll add a border radius of 5 pixels, and I'll make the text bigger, so I'll give it a font size of 1.75 rem. A color of 303 030, and box shadow 0 pixels horizontally, 32 pixels vertically, 40 pixel blur radius, and minus 19 pixel spread, with a color of RGBA 000 and 0.25. Next, I'll style the form, and I'm just going to give it position relative. Underneath the input, I'll style the icon, and I'll give it position of absolute, which will make it relative to the form that we just made relative. And 13 pixels from the right. And from the top, 19 pixels. And we'll make it a little bit bigger as well. So font size of 1.75 rem. We'll give it a color of light gray, a cursor of pointer, and a transition of 0.2 seconds. So that should be it for the styling. Next, we need to have it so that when we click on this icon here, it shows the password. So for that, we need JavaScript. And I'll go ahead and create a JavaScript file called app.js. In index.html, underneath this script tag, I'm just going to type script. And for the source, it'll be app.js. And in app.js, we first of all need the icon. We're just going to get the icon. So I'll create a variable called icon, which will be equal to document.querySelector fa-I, which is the class. And next we'll get the input. So I'll create a variable called input, make it equal to document.querySelector input. Next, we need to create a function that checks the input type. So I'll add some comments here. Check input type. And we'll call the function check type. And we'll say input.type equals password if, so we use the ternary operator if, then we want input.type to equal text, else we want input.type to equal password. Down here, we're going to add an event listener so that when we click, we can run this function. So we'll say icon.add event listener, and we'll listen for a click. And it'll be an empty function. And here we're just going to put check type. And let me just test it here. Yep, it's working. Now here, when we click on this icon, we want the background to change color. So first of all, I'll go to style.css and I'll create a class called color. And I'll make the color this color. And here, I'm just going to say icon.classlist.toggle color. So that should change it. Yep, there we go. And test here. Yep. So that is it for the project. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.